Alright, the last video what we did was create grass and sidewalks here. So in this video what I'm going to do is actually add the buildings. And I'm going to do that with separate objects. I'm just going to make, and I'm going to keep the buildings inside of these squares here. I'm going to make, I think I have 5 different facades for the buildings, so I'm going to make 5 different buildings inside each city block. And I'll try to leave little areas in between. So I'll just do different size buildings on each one of these. Excuse me. Again, I'm keeping them inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. Okay. So I'm going to set up, excuse me, 5 different materials. I'm just going to create one here, and I'm going to hold shift, and I'm going to drag a copy of it. So I need 5 materials. I have 2 right here set up, 3 holding shift, 4 holding shift, 5 holding shift. I'm going to click on this and name it Facade 1. And I'm going to set it up. Facade 1. Looks like I have to do these individual. Show shaded material in viewport, show shaded material in viewport, etc. Okay. So now I'm going to set up the next one and name it Facade 2. Do the same thing here, moving on. This will be the easiest part of the project. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, this is a piece of cake to fix. So each one of these buildings needs to be unwrapped, but I'm just going to do the sides. So what I'll do, I need to convert them into editable poly, but rather than select them individually, I'll just select them all at once and convert it all into editable polys all at once. So on this, I'm going to select all of the polygons here. You can do it by drag selecting, or you can go and hold control and select each one of these. So it looks kind of alright on the sides. I want the pictures to be a lot bigger. I'm sorry, a lot smaller on here, and this needs fixed. So really, you're just going to adjust this side, and then you can copy this side to that side, and then you're going to fix this side and copy that side to the back side. Like we did in the street video. So I'm going to click all this at once and add an unwrap. And then I'm going to unwrap it all by clicking the flatten custom. I'm going to turn on the facade picture, and then I'm going to move these off to the side. And then I'm going to do this one first, hit flatten custom again. And then I'm going to see where the yellow highlight is, and I'm going to see if I can adjust this to here. This is pretty much a seamless picture, so maybe I can get away with dragging it up a little bit. It looks like I can. Okay, now I'm just going to scale it and see what it looks like. Okay, when you do this, you want to be mindful of the ground and the edges. You don't want a middle of a window to be right here. So what I can do to fix this is maybe use the freeform tool and drag that there a little bit further. Okay, I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to select a polygon on the back, and I'm going to paste it. Okay, now I'm going to fix this side. Let's move this stuff off the side. Okay, so the easiest way to move this all off the side is drag through the middle here, select it, and then go to the U section and type 2, and it'll move off the side. So now I can still have room to unwrap this and not screw up anything. So I'm going to hit the unwrap button here, and that looks good. Now I'm just going to scale it so I can get this to match up with the other side. I'm trying to match these lines up here, which is probably a little pointless. Okay, that's close enough. Now I'm just going to make sure that I don't end any windows right in the middle of a wall. Alright, that's good. I'm going to copy that. Copy. I'm going to select this polygon, which is the other side of the building, and click paste. Alright, convert into editable poly, and I'm done with that. I can exit out of the material editor. I'm done with that. And now I'm going to do this building. Alright, that's essentially the video. I want you to have at least 5 different buildings. So I'm going to stop the video there and I'm going to fix these buildings.